put down the shiny objects. That is my message to Congresswoman Pramila Jayapal of Washington, and I shall deliver it in our segment unBelievable. So Congresswoman Pramila Jayapal and other Democrats continue to focus on issues that they think will win them headlines. Issues that they think will be big political wins for them when it comes to election year and when it comes to their base. But issues that account for such a small, almost non-existent fraction of the problems that are going on in their districts.
Today, I dare my Republican colleagues to stop looking away. Stop ignoring the tragedy that is faced by people across this country. Stop ignoring the tragedy of your own constituents who have lost loved ones and family members in shootings with assault weapons. Stop ignoring the shooting in Clackamas, Oregon in 2012 that killed 2 people with an AR-15, the shooting with an assault weapon in Dayton in 2019 that killed 9 people and injured 17, the shooting in Marathon County, Wisconsin in 2017 with an assault weapon that killed 4 people. These are all in Republican colleagues' districts. It is our duty to stop these killings. And the assault weapons ban will prevent mass shootings like the ones that our districts, our friends, our families have faced by prohibiting the possession, the manufacture, the transfer, or the sale of assault weapons. And it is shameful to resist or even hesitate to take action to stop the use of these weapons of war in mass shootings of civilians. So for every person who says, I have a right to defend, I say to you, we have a right to live. And your right to defend with a weapon of war does not obliterate our right to live.
Okay, wow. Wow. There's a lot that needs to be said about that clip. And I'll start with what she said at the end, that your right to defend yourself with a weapon of war does not obliterate her right to live. And she's right, it doesn't. If you're using a gun that you're legally allowed to have to defend yourself when you're legally allowed to defend yourself, you're not interfering with anyone else's right to live. You're exercising your right to defend yourself. So that's just ridiculous on its face. But when she's sitting there going through shootings that have happened with an AR-15 in the districts of her Republican colleagues, going back to 2017, 2018, talking about these are killings that have happened in districts represented by Republicans. Congresswoman, what about the killings that are happening on the streets of your district at record levels? No, they're not happening with an AR-15. They're not happening with an AK-47. Homicides in your district, Congresswoman, as you're calling out your colleagues from Ohio for shootings that happened years ago, homicides in your district have skyrocketed. Violent crime in your district is up more than 50%. Overdoses in your district, as we just heard from the mayor of Seattle, are at crisis levels. People are dying on the streets of your district from fentanyl that is brought here by the Mexican drug cartel through a border that you refuse to acknowledge is porous.
I dare my Republican colleagues to stop looking away. Stop ignoring the tragedy. And it is shameful to resist or even hesitate to take action. I say to you, we have a right to live.
Congresswoman, your constituents have a right to live. Your constituents who are being murdered at record rates have a right to live. Innocent people who are being victimized on the streets of your district have a right to live. And so I dare you to stop looking away. I dare you to stop ignoring what's happening to the people you serve. Because it is shameful, you're right. It is shameful. And it is, quite frankly, unbelievable to me that you can say what you just said with a straight face.